MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. The Metropolitans find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Standing in, Jed Lowry, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Broxton is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And that's over. 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Just underway here in San Francisco. Takes this the other way to right. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Three-two pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Nimmo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jesse Winker will be next. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Full count.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Nimmo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Maybin stands at first with 1 out. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
One and 0. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
1-1. Here it is. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Two and 1. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 2 out here and a runner at second. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Line hard to center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Here's Juan Lagares. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Again, a 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
So the base is empty here with one away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Nimmo goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Now in the box, Todd Frazier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. His past meetings with Samardzija, a very impressive 5 for 6. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Cano, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Here's Echeverria now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this is popped up near second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is Gerardo Parra. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Gerardo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Parra.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
First offering on its way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 1, well below the zone. And he misses 2-1. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Hansen.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Posey leads off first with 1 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding into the box, Greg Red. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Line drive snagged on the short half. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Giants leave one. Will move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off for the Mets.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Steven Matz.
Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Maben has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parra is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at bat.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Hansen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Jeff Samardzija.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Samardzija stands at second with no outs. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The center fielder, number 5.
Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder.
Man at second here with 2 away, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
2-0 the count.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Henson is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Maben is there. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now that's popped up. Red is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-1 delivery. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Allen Henson, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Oh, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Greg Red. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff.
Riding in once again, Jeff Samardzija. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Para at third. Posey on at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 4 full. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit on the ground to third. Red comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Robbie Cano now, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Para giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
In now, Adeiny Echeverria, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Echeverria, a Cuban-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The batter, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. From the stretch. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
Jonathan VR.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
In the air out toward right field. Nimmo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Winker.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Seth Lugo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Lowry. Echeverria for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jed Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
1-0.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parra on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. At the plate, Keon Broxton 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch is popped up. Belt is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
0-1 pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Left fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Juan Lagares, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
1-0 count. Here it is. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard,
Leading
guys.
up for the Giants,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2-1 to Gerardo Parra. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. The 3-2 pitch. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Next to the Giants.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Alan Henson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Red.
Now at the plate, Greg Red. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's a fair ball to throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We're through 6 full. Giants on top 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Robinson Cano.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. Last time through was a base hit. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he?
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Derek Law will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 64, Derek Law. Now batting.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Law has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Rajay Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Rajay Davis.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Echeverria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Parra will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 2 and the Mets 1. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Justin.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Giants, the second baseman, Jonathan.
He's set and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll
Now
tell you,
batting,
in a one-run
center
game,
fielder,
especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so
Mayberry.
important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So one away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third
The left
single
fielder,
of the
number
game,
33.
D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah,
Sweet
just not
girl.
trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the ball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and the base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Ready with the 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fouled away. Fly ball into straightaway left. Lagares is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 91, Trevor Gott.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jed Lowry. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. .3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Hara racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Eighth inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Digging in, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Juan Lagares. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lowry on third with 2 out. Here's the 1-2. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from third, and they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
In now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 offering. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Lagares heads for the plate. And a relay home. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Sam Dyson will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Stepping in now, Todd Frazier, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
The 2-0 pitch. And that's in there, 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's gone 2 for 6. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead this one 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry's Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 27, Jerry's Familia. Now playing first base.
So in now for San Francisco, Gerardo Parra. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On the run is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
28, Buster Posey.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alan Hansen.
At the plate, Alan Hansen 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. Sinker. 3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Giants 2. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 13, Will Smith. Now playing short.
Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Echeverria aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now that.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
First pitch on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 4 and the Giants 2. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Stepping up now, Greg
Leading
Red.
up
He
for
came
the
through
Giants,
with an RBI single in
the
his
third
last
baseman.
at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Diaz has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 1-2 is a slider taken in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And there's ball 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3 balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Crawford, base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Lagares is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 5. Cameron Maven.
So stepping in, Cameron Maven. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Nice AB right there. Two-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Jesse Winker is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
4-2, the final score today. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Justin Wilson gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 34th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.
Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you Cause it's time for